Seems like yesterday we were celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas, and now we're already a few weeks into the new year. Sure, we've all got massive backlogs that only got larger in 2021, but 2022 looks absolutely packed with incredible offerings. Let's take a look at a few games in the first part of the year that we at Gaming Trend can't wait to try, and let us know in the comments below what you're looking forward to. Rainbow Six Extraction, January 20th. Get the squad back together again for another tactical first-person shooter in Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction. Players must work together in teams of 1 to 3 to defeat alien parasites called the Arceus. With 18 operators to choose from, this ever-evolving PvE game looks to have some staying power. Pokemon Legends, Arceus, January 28th. For the first time in, well, forever, Pokemon is shaking things up. Set in the distant past of the Sinnoh region, Legends lets you loose into an open world to catch and battle Pokemon. Who knows how much will change beyond that, let alone if it'll stick, but any sort of change has been a long time coming. Uncharted, Legacy of Thieves, January 28th. Uncharted is one of the most beloved series in the PlayStation ecosystem, although that may change when the movie drops in February. Since we're all waiting to see how that turns out, it's a perfect time to check out the fourth game and standalone expansion, Lost Legacy. These remasters are on the level of the Spider-Man PS5 one, with 4K and 120 FPS modes available. Time to grab your grappling hook and untuck your shirt. It's Uncharted time. Steam Deck, February. So you wanted a Switch Pro, but why settle for the Switch's limited library? With the Steam Deck, you'll be able to play your entire Steam library and install basically whatever you want within the Steam OS, perhaps even Microsoft Word if you want to process words on the go. While we're a bit worried about button placements, long-term support, and availability, we can't wait to get our hands on this device. Life is Strange Remastered Collection, February 1st. With True Colors releasing last year, it's a bit disappointing to not be able to play the full Life is Strange series on a single console, but it'll be worth the wait to re-experience Arcadia Bay with stunning remastered visuals. We're looking forward to making the heartbreaking decisions all over again in these two episodic games. Dying Light 2, Stay Human, February 4th. In Dying Light, we put everything on the line for the city of Heron, pushing back the virus that caused zombies to rise from the dead. Well, we failed. Now 20 years later, humans are cornered in the city, the last major human settlement. We're excited to see how the world evolves with our choices. It's been a long wait for this one, but it's finally coming out in February. Sifu, February 8th. Ever wanted to be Bruce Lee? Here's your chance. Sifu is a blend of kung fu fighting and roguelike with an interesting hook. When you die, a mysterious silver pendant resurrects you, though a bit older. The cycle will continue until you die for real, so it's in your best interest to finish up the area you're in as quickly as possible. We previewed the game just a little while ago, so check that out while you're waiting for this February release. CrossfireX Campaign, February 10th. The third installment in the Crossfire series, X is a free-to-play multiplayer first-person shooter. Try saying that 3 times fast. With a single-player campaign created by Remedy of Control and Alan Wake fame. In the multiplayer half, players compete in one of 2 opposing teams to complete objectives, such as planting a bomb or capturing points on the map. The paid single-player, meanwhile, contains multiple operations consisting of multiple episodes, much like classic Doom or Quake. Total War, Warhammer 3, February 17th. The conclusion of the trilogy, Total War Warhammer 3, is a strategy game set in the Warhammer universe. Taking place in the realm of chaos, players who own the previous 2 games, much like the recent Hitman trilogy, will be able to combine all 3 into one super campaign shortly after launch. Horizon Forbidden West, February 18th. Aloy is back in the sequel to 2017's smash hit Horizon Zero Dawn. Forbidden West takes the Nora Brave, west, to face new species of mechanical dinosaurs to prevent yet another apocalypse. If the first game is any indication, we're in for another modern classic. Destiny 2, The Witch Queen, February 22nd. The latest Destiny 2 expansion sees Guardians enter Savuthan's throne world to discover how the Witch Queen and her Lucent Hive stole the light. This new campaign adds a new world to explore, including a castle and swamp, as well as new weapons like the glaive. If you're deep into Destiny, you've probably already got this pre-ordered, but Bungie's newest adventure will still be worth keeping an eye on for casual fans. Elden Ring, February 25th. Look, you know what this is. You know exactly why everyone is excited for it, and are probably counting down the days just like we are. Do we really need to say anything else? Gran Turismo 7, March 4th. It's hard to believe that Gran Turismo has been quietly chugging along since the PS1. The latest entry in the racing simulator series is releasing on both PS4 and PS5, and includes over 420 cars to buy, tune, and race in the GT simulation mode, campaign, arcade, and more. Build the car collection of your dreams and compete online when Gran Turismo releases on March 4th. Triangle Strategy, March 4th. Despite the less than stellar name, this spiritual follow-up to Octopath Traveler and Final Fantasy Tactics looks stunning. Big budget top-down strategy games are sadly few and far between, and Triangle Strategy strikes a careful balance between retro appeal and modern convenience. With a branching story, we're bound to put more than a few playthroughs into this one. Tunic, March 16th. Don the tunic of an adorable fox in this Zelda-inspired, isometric adventure to explore an interconnected world as you collect items, equipment, and fight powerful foes. This is one indie you'll definitely want to keep your eye on, even if just for the cuteness. Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin, March 18th. This is certainly a weird one, but as a Dark Souls-style throwback to Final Fantasy I, complete with a job system, it's definitely going to be memorable. Who knows if anyone will be able to take the edgy protagonist seriously, but we're willing to give it a shot. Rune Factory 5, March 22nd. It's been far too long since the last Rune Factory game, about 10 years to be exact. This niche and engrossing mix of action RPG and farming sim is both incredibly weird and incredibly fun. 5 was released a while ago in Japan, but there's a good reason for the gap. The Western localizers are working with the developers to add same-sex marriage to both versions, finally bringing the Story of Seasons spin-off into the relatively modern era. Because of these reasons and more, we're ravenous for this new, magical adventure. Tiny Tina's Wonderland, March 25th. A standalone follow-up to the Borderlands 2 expansion, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, Wonderland sits players down at the role-playing table once more to explore a zany fantasy land full of swords, sorcery, and a whole lot of guns courtesy of Dungeon Master Tiny Tina. Party up and venture forth as your own personalized hero, with the ability to multi-class along with 3 friends to explore loot-filled dungeons and defeat the Dragon Lord. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, March 25th. Kirby finally makes his jump to full 3D. While that idea alone is exciting enough, the seemingly post-apocalyptic setting is incredibly interesting. Kirby has always hidden some out-there lore behind an on-the-surface cute story, so we can't wait to see what world-shattering revelations come from the pink puffball next. And that's it for our most anticipated games for the beginning of the year. Which ones are you anticipating? Did we miss any important ones? Let us know in the comments section below. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the bell icon on your way to more of our content. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you again soon.